What's up? It's your girl T.
And it's your girl Dev,
And welcome to What's the Point podcast.
where we're real friends who have real talk about real life.
It's great to see y'all.
Yes, welcome back to another episode of What's the Point podcast.
Right.
We're glad to hear you. We're glad to see y'all, and we're glad if you're listening too.
Absolutely.
Cause run up both. Get on the Apple podcast and get on our YouTube
maybe
channel.
Maybe you want to watch it on TV for those who like to watch the podcast.
Yeah.
And maybe you want to listen to it while you're driving to work, whichever. But just get involved.
Yeah.
Follow us on IG.
Yes.
At whatsthepoint_pod,
as
well as TikTok, so you can see our recap reels.
Yes, so you can see it. Keep up with us, and tune in and join the crew and all the things.
All the things. Share, like, comment, DM. We just want to hear from you guys and making sure that you feel welcomed.
Yeah.
And that's all the things.
Yeah. So welcome.
Just welcome.
Yeah, we're just giving our welcomes. If you're a returning watcher, welcome back. If you're new, welcome.
Right.
I am Dev, and that is T. And yeah. So we're going to get straight into our little icebreaker. We're still trying to find a name for this. Even though, friend, have we been thinking of a name? I haven't been thinking about a name.
I haven't thought about a name.
But we're going to start thinking.
I don't know. It's a little small talk,
Yeah.
I don't know. We need help.
Yeah, we need help. So if y'all have an idea, DM us on our Instagram or comment down below. Right. We would really appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it.
Okay.
I think I'll go first.
Okay.
Ooh, this is good. This is real good.
Okay.
What are you most worried about with the next generation?
Oof. That is a good question. I'm worried for them for everything. Literally everything.
Everything.
Literally anything that they have to do, I'm nervous for them. Anything. Okay. I think that there should be a study done on, it would have to be not our generation. It would have to be a little bit of the millennials, whoever was on the internet first, when the internet really boomed, the MySpace, the MSN era, the chat rooms, and down all the way to the TikTok kids, even down to the iPad babies. Yeah. I think that there should be a long study done until we're in our 50s and 60s as far as what does long-term internet use do to the brain. I think we should start there. And then we should also talk about, just how they're being raised up.
Right.
The gentle parenting versus regular parenting. I think I'll be a gentle parent. I think I just need to get my patience in order. But I can see that. But I think for the next generation, it's anything they have to do next. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
I'm scared. I'm going to pray for them.
Yeah.
Literally. What about you? Anything for you or the same?
I say technology being their downfall because everything's so quick. So I think about their emotions and just how they interact.
Yeah.
Their engagement with peers. Do they interact? I know how for us, when I think of my brother, he was totally in the game.
Yeah. And they're just in the internet.
And they're just on the internet. How do you have friends? I think kids interact now are you on Roblox? I'm on Roblox.
Uh-huh.
So it's so robotic.
Yeah.
But I'm just nervous for their interactions. With human each other. Interaction, just what would that look like for y'all?
Yeah. That's a good one to look at too.
We played outside. Yeah. Hey, y'all not coming back in the house. Play outside.
Yeah, you're outside for the day.
And it forces you to interact. It forces you to, kind of some problem solving. Because, you might run into a problem with the kid that you're playing with. No, that's mine. And you have to figure out.
Yeah.
But now it's you have easy access and you don't interact. And there's no accountability to interact because now technology is just so resourceful that it's to just this is how they do things. That's not normal.
Yeah, I think going to that point though, I'm also nervous for their self-efficiency. Everything is at the touch of their hand. They didn't grow up in the era where we had to print off MapQuest or when we had to count our change out from the tender. Everything is Apple Pay now.
Right.
There's no like cash in hand. There's no counting of money. There's
Right.
no, and then also reading too.
Reading,
Kids don't read anymore. They don't comprehend basic things. If you can hear that beeping in the background, somebody's car alarm is going off. So hopefully it goes off soon.
Right. But, like, what is going on? But I do agree with that. I also agree with in the generation, it was something that you said, but the car beeping
threw you off.
Very much so.
Yeah, I said self-efficiency. MapQuest, paying with cash.
Oh my goodness, reading.
Oh,
these
reading,
babies can't read.
Yeah, these babies can't comprehend nothing.
They can't read, and we had to use the dictionary. Like, I'm talking, go through the dictionary, find the synonym. What is the definition?
Find the verb. Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Is it a noun?
Right. Like,
use it in a sentence.
Words, vocabulary. Like, they're just learning. They're learning in different languages.
Yeah.
These kids like talk like Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
Because they watch Peppa Pig. They're listening to German, and languages.
Yeah.
And they're not, it's not functional.
Yeah. Because I remember when I was in elementary school, we had small group, which I'm pretty sure the kids still have small group, but it was like, okay, read this page and tell me what happened. The kids they can't even tell you what happened in a little paragraph.
They sure can't. Their attention span
is so short. So that is worrisome.
Yeah.
Especially because like they're the younger ones to us. So it's like when we're like 60,
they're supposed to
be taking care of us. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. I don't have no words. All right. It's
okay, so mine says, what do you regret not doing when you were younger?
Younger? I think I said it before. I wish I studied abroad. I like really wish I studied abroad. Like, I went to college early, did the things, so now I can like enjoy life.
Yeah.
Without that sacrifice.
Yeah.
But I wish I studied abroad, like, especially before the world did what it's doing.
Yeah.
But
before things got too expensive and inflation.
Yeah, inflation and just like, being safe in the environment. Like, there's so many things going on in different countries. I don't know why. But yeah, I wish I studied abroad. What about you?
Me, I wish that I ran track.
Okay.
Or like did a different sport too. Like, I danced all my life, but I wish that I also did, like, I swam too. Okay. I wish I would have kept up swimming, but like once I got to high school, like your menstrual cycle, I didn't want to deal with that. Yeah. So I wish I would have ran track though. I always said that I should have ran track, blah blah blah. My mom ran track, but I wasn't really a runner like that. So could have. But or gymnastics, like something else. Like, I love gymnasts. I think they're the coolest. So
I think they're so cool. It's so dope.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
like I would have picked up another sport. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
all right. Well, we want to know, y'all. So comment down below. From each of those questions, what are your thoughts about it? We would love to hear it.
Right.
So for this episode, as y'all can tell by the title, it's about the soft life.
The soft life, or the soft life era.
Yeah, which I feel like has been such a trendy thing lately. It's been the whole like, oh, I'm in my soft era.
It's a buzzword.
I'm in my soft girl era, which I don't see nothing wrong with the soft girl era.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I just feel like it's slightly played out. Like, when you say self-care, self-care. I feel like we're doing the same thing with
the soft girl era. Yeah, because what even is the soft life or the soft girl era? Because I see different things on the internet, like,
and I'm like, for one, it's contradicting. I'm not trying to be like devil's advocate, but I feel like it's slightly contradicting, because soft girl era, what does it mean? Because the soft girl era has been lived. When you think about generationally, like the older generation of, hey, I stay at home, I raise my children, I do the things in the home. I get to kind of, just
be at home
and just really be in my feminine energy. I'm just like, that's been
going on. Yeah. I think, well, when you bring that up, the whole it's been going on, do we want to go back to that though?
I wouldn't want to go back to it, but that's why I'm like, it's like soft girl. That's the soft girl era to me. But I'm like, I guess we modified it with, do the things that you want to do for yourself as a soft girl, and let me live in peace and live in happiness and love, and maybe
Love and
that
light.
is that soft girl.
Yeah, like I think from what I see on social media, because I see two sides of it. I see the soft girl era is like, oh, I'm having my slow Monday. I'm having, slow days of the week. I'm going to Target. I'm getting my waxes. I'm getting my hair done. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm doing all the soft girl things. Like I'm keeping myself together. But then I'm also, I don't know, I attribute soft girl to like minimalist because that's what it be given on social media. Like it's like the whole like monochrome, or not monochrome, but like just the same colors, tans.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all know what I'm getting at. I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about like tan color joggers, Pilates, yoga, holistics, like like green juice. Yeah, y'all see where I'm kind of taking it. Like that's
the holistic.
That's one side of the soft life that I see. But then I also see what you said about the homemaker side of
like I'm gonna be in my feminine energy of doing all the things that's feminine. And I'm not saying that that's feminine energy, but it's like I'm gonna be the nurturer and the I'm gonna love on my kids. I'm gonna love on my person. I'm gonna love on all things that make me happy and curate me. That's kind of like I'm gonna just lay in all of that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think of soft life. But that's soft life too. I mean, I feel like that's me. I always feel like, isn't that, I've always viewed myself as like a earthy. My family views me as like a hippie, but I'm like, to me, that's kind of also still like, okay, so we're just holistically living life. Like,
I just feel like with the soft life, I think it just depends on how you want to identify it.
Right.
Yeah. Because the homemaker side to me is more so like you're playing the stay-at-home wife or the stay-at-home girlfriend role, which I don't know what the hell a stay-at-home girlfriend is, but that's a whole nother thing. But as far as the stay-at-home wives, like yeah, like that's you more so playing the role of the homemaker. Like he goes and he makes the bread and he brings back the pig and I cook the pig.
Right.
And I don't think that's soft because to me that's a lot of work. Taking care of a home.
Yeah.
Especially if there's kids involved, which obviously there would be. And it's like, okay, you're taking the kids to school, you're getting them up and ready, packing lunches, you're picking up kids from school, taking them to practice.
First of all, go back. You gotta make breakfast.
Right, making breakfast, making lunches, getting them dressed, dropping them off, picking them up, taking them to practice, coming back home, doing laundry, cooking dinner.
Yeah, that's
picking kids up, doing baths, reading, doing homework. That's not no soft life to me.
I'd rather work my job.
I'd rather work my job.
That is awful, but I'd rather work. We can share. Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so I do see the soft life. I see it. I'm seeing it. I had to understand it because I wonder. Like we coin things for so many different things, and it's like soft life has been. I'm in my soft life.
Yeah.
And I see a candle going. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Right. Like, okay, if that's the soft life, cool. But like, that's not what they be talking about. Like, y'all are talking about more so staying at home and doing the work. And to me, that's not soft. But if we're talking about the other side that I described, where it's like, oh, I'm in my feminine energy, and I'm taking care of myself. Okay, that's soft. I can see you wanting to be more so, oh, I'm going to be more into my feminine energy and I'm more so going to play the soft role of, oh, I'm not exuding that masculine energy of trying to do everything for myself. Maybe I'm letting him take the car to get oil changed. Right. Maybe I'm letting him take the car to get washed. I'm not gonna exert that first. Right. I can see that being the soft life.
Now that is the soft life, honey. Because I'll be transparent.
Yeah.
I've been called a mass woman.
I've been called an independent woman.
Independent.
Yeah.
And it really was offensive. I'm not even gonna lie.
Because
that was offensive.
I don't like for it to be weaponized.
Yeah.
I don't think being independent is a bad thing.
I really was upset when I was called that. And I was upset because, I mean, it was in my relationship that I was called that too. So it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, look in the mirror. And I was like, well, dang, I really do take on some things that I don't necessarily have to take on.
Yeah.
But it's also a space of, if we're talking about the soft life of, can I release that? Can I really let that go? And I think that's being the mass woman, is like, can I trust you to do it? Right? Like, that's kind of what comes up. And I was like, dang, like, maybe I do move. But I thought I'm a girly girl all day long. Like, I get my hair done. I get my nails done.
Yeah.
I love all things, girly and pampering myself. But, no, I look like a feminine woman.
Right, but
deep down inside, it was giving your daddy raised you. Because my dad told me what my dad told me. That's how I was acting. Like, I got to do it by myself.
Yeah. I saw recently this video on TikTok. This guy was talking about how he was dating this girl and she had to take her car in for something. And he was like, no, let me do it. And she was like, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And he was like, why won't you let me be the man in the situation? Like, but it's like, to her, obviously she has either one, dealt with people in the past who have not showed up, right? Or they said they was gonna do something and they didn't. And so she is exuding this hyper independence because in the past they weren't doing what they were supposed to. Yeah, this is what I'm used to. And me personally, that's how I'm feeling personally, is like, well, I'm gonna just do it on my own because I would rather me do it than you do it and you not do it.
Right.
You say you're going to do it and you don't do it. It's going to piss me off.
I just don't want to be bothered. And that was my thing. Like, that, like I said, transparently, if you feel that way too. But yeah, I was called a mass woman. And like I said, friends, family, like, I am a girly girl at heart. So I was like, what do you mean? I am, what do you mean? But it was like simple things. Taking out the trash. I'm like, that's my trash. If my trash, like, nobody has to tell me to take out my trash. Take out my trash. Like,
no, see, one thing I'm not doing though, because my brother, that was his role in the house growing up, is he takes out the trash. So whenever I'm like dating a man, that's at least I let them do that.
I mean, but I got used to living by myself.
True.
And it was like, who's gonna do it for me?
True.
So I'll throw out my trash. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Get my gas. Now that's something I hate. Oh, I hate pumping gas.
Yeah.
But when I had to pump my gas, I'm like, let me go pump my gas. Like, so it's not something that you try to take on. It's just you get used to it. And it's like, I can do this shit myself.
I agree. I could do it myself, but
I'm evolving into a soft girl though.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've always been a soft girl, but I also have, if we want to label it, masculine energy sometimes when it comes to things that need to get done.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's really,
because I'm not going to wait around for no one else to do it.
My point exactly.
And then they do it wrong. So what was the point?
Yeah, but I guess I'm evolving into like the soft life. I get it.
I get it.
I appreciate it. But I have to be honest, like, the soft life who?
The soft life what?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
If you don't want the nails to mess up, put on some gloves. Like, it's just certain things that I was just like, I'll do it.
I think when you say that though, like, I feel like the soft life, we can like make our own soft life, but then there also are times where the soft life comes with depending on someone else.
And that's the piece that's hard.
That's the hard piece. Because it's like, okay, like, I can let you be the man in the situation and you do what you're supposed to do. But like, what if you don't do it right? But I have to trust you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not there yet. That's why I'm single.
I digress. No, I mean, like I said, being in a relationship for some time, you have to learn these lessons, and you just end up butting heads. Is what I learned on, I'm gonna do it my way, and then this person's like, hey, I want to do this for you. It's like you
Mm-hmm.
have to allow that to happen and sit with it. Like being called a masked woman, I didn't like it, but at the same time, I was like, well, what is it that I'm doing that's
Mm-hmm.
attributing to that? And it
Mm-hmm.
was my independency.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I view my independency, I was like, I do it on my own. I do great. But
Yeah.
sometimes it can be hard because you also have to think once you have kids, if you have kids or whatever the case may be,
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities, they're delegated tasks. So you can't just do
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
thing and then be upset.
Yeah. No, and I definitely think like when people want to do stuff for you, you should let them.
Right.
Because if you try to do it all yourself, you're gonna end up resenting them. And then it's gonna be, he don't ever help me with shit. He don't never do this. He don't never do that. You didn't let him.
You didn't let him.
He wanted to.
That man said, let me do it.
Yeah. And you was like, nah.
That man said, let me do it. And you said, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm really talking to myself.
Yeah. And then like a couple years later, you're going to be like, he don't never do this. He don't never take care of the baby. He don't never watch this, do that.
And
it's
you
like,
said you was going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So go do it. And I don't want to do it all. So soft life me, I guess.
Yeah. I think I'm definitely on the other side of the soft life.
Yeah.
With the, I'm going to go get my nails. I'm going to get this and do all that. I'm living soft. I haven't gotten to the point of the actual soft life. I don't think I will be a stay-at-home mom though. Unless, I don't know.
Well, the way you described it, I thought for a second, but baby, that is awful.
A stay-at-home wife, maybe. Stay-at-home mom.
That's a lot of tasks. But
them babies going to the daycare.
That's a lot of tasks. But I agree. I agree with everything you're saying, friend.
Yeah.
I think it does require, the soft life of saying, calmness. Let's just, let's receive everything that we're supposed to receive.
Mm-hmm.
So is soft life really soft? Like,
Yeah. I think the soft life is not really soft, no. Because when I think of the soft life, if we're gonna go and use the example of the stay-at-home mom and wife who's like, she doesn't have to work, so that makes her live a soft life. But technically she's still working. In fact, she's probably working more now if she's in this soft home life. I would say that's not really a soft life. No,
I don't really think that's not a soft life.
It's just you just got a different job.
I just think soft life, if it's going to be really soft, is like what we said, allowing someone to take on. Sometimes you feel like you have to take on the burden or take on the weight of everything you have. And honestly, allowing yourself to release some of that to be a little bit lighter. To me, that's what soft life. That's how soft life can be really soft, because you're releasing that stuff. Like you're saying, hey, I don't have to do it all.
Yeah.
I ain't got to show up as, that superwoman. I can really release some of these things.
Right. I don't have to be so independent.
Right. These kids can be these kids. These kids got a daddy.
Yeah.
And just really allowing yourself to just say, okay,
yeah,
I don't have to do it all.
Yeah.
I think that's really soft.
I like that definition.
Yeah, like, because the piece that comes with that, when you just say, okay, the weight of all this stuff that I'm carrying, all these things I'm trying to do, you're not going to be able to do them all the time. So you might as well practice, one, delegating the task, or two, it just not happening.
Yeah. Maybe do it next week. Do it tomorrow.
Do it. It's just not going to happen. That's fine. Don't be upset.
Yeah.
So I think that is a certain piece that comes with being
with it.
Really, if we're going to talk about a soft life, being really soft. So this also kind of goes a little far left, but healing versus wanting to be saved. Only because, soft life, we're like, oh, I'm healed.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm healed.
I'm healing.
I'm saved.
I hate to say that so condescendingly, but I'm condescending. It's not that I'm
right, not saved like by the Lord, but saved by...
not saved by the Lord. Like saved as in, you can't save. What's the saying? I always come up with the sayings, and I
she don't know them, right? You can't save. I don't know many sayings. You can't save.
I don't know. Maybe it's not saved. No, that is not even in the arena. I was gonna say you can't turn a hoe into a house. Like, that's not it. That ain't it, is that?
Yeah, that's not the
Does
way.
that
I don't think
correspond?
that's
I
what
don't
you're
know why that
saying.
came up. I'm sorry.
I mean, you might can, but I don't. You might could turn a hoe into a
Okay, well,
housewife.
you can't save everybody. You can't save.
Yeah, everybody can't be saved.
You can't save that person. So I was trying to think of a way to
like,
bring
can you
it
turn a
in.
hoe into a husband? No.
No. Oh, that's good. Wanting to be saved, like as in save all my, woes.
Yeah.
I'm
like
coming with
help
all
me,
this baggage and
I want you to fix it up.
right, help fix me. I don't have this, I don't have that. Give me those things. I was kind of taking advantage of the soft life.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think of wanting to be saved, not the other.
Right.
Not saved by the Lord. Healing versus wanting to be saved.
I feel like healing is one thing. Like, okay, you're healing from something, but like wanting to be saved is like, I'm coming, like you said, I'm coming with all this stuff, and I want you to fix it all for me, and I didn't put no work in for it.
Right, and that's the part. See, that's why I like you, friend. Because work, like healing, is inner work.
Healing is a whole job.
And we're gonna talk about a soft life. Yeah, I deserve a soft life because I'm going through the healing process, which is hard as hell.
Right. So be soft to me.
Be soft to me. I'm really working on myself versus wanting to be saved. Like, save me, get me, rescue me. Like, no.
Yeah.
That's not
and that's the thing. Like, everybody has so many different definitions for the soft life that it's just like healing. I feel like when you're healing, you should be being soft to yourself. You should be being nice to yourself. You should be taking care of yourself. You should be in a soft life when you're healing, You
should have been there.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. And like the same, like, I don't agree with trying to be saved by anybody. Like, I think that's kind of crazy. But like, if that is your route, like, go for it.
I feel like being saved is like, I'm coming with nothing.
Right.
And I'm getting everything that I need from this person.
Yeah, and I just feel like that's not a good place to be in.
Unfortunately, like, they're turning into your savior. Like, I didn't come. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I don't have, and I'm not saying you have to come with those things, but at the same time, no one owes you that.
Yeah.
You owe that to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, first and foremost.
Yeah.
You owe that to yourself. So that's something you should want to work for.
Mm-hmm.
Then the inner work just comes with, some people enter into healing work. Some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, it's work.
Yeah, it's definitely work. People don't like to work.
Hell, I don't like to
work. But no, I definitely think when it comes to somebody saving you, you do put a lot of your, like, you basically putting yourself in their hand. You putting yourself as putty in their hand, and they can do whatever they want with that putty because you came with you don't have nothing. You don't have no money, no car, no house, no family, nothing.
You don't want nothing.
You don't want nothing.
You just want to be safe.
You just want a house and a home and some dinner, and I get that. But it's like, don't let nobody they're gonna have you in the ringer. They're gonna take you through the ringer.
And even if they don't take you through a ringer, some people are very genuine and they will do that. But there's energy givers and energy takers. You are taking. Mm-hmm. What are you giving?
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. You don't just, we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that. Don't
we
take.
You have to give a little
You're
something.
Not giving when you do that.
Yeah.
So it's that. Then this is the one I love. Trending versus living your own life. I love this.
Yes. Because I feel like everybody wants to all of a sudden live this soft life. And it's like, that's cool. But like, what about your regular life? I mean, like,
it annoys me. I'm just going to be honest. That's why, like, I don't get on social media.
Yeah.
In that aspect. But it annoys me when I see people on social media like, I'm a soft girl, I go to Target. I hate Target.
Me too. I hate Target. It gives me so much anxiety. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way.
No, I feel that.
But I definitely, if I'm going to go to Target, I'm always going to check and see what aisle is my stuff on and is it in stock, because I don't have time to be lollygagging around Target.
I like Target. I got these earrings from Target. But
I love shopping. Yeah. Like, I love the stuff they sell, but like actually going to Target.
Right. But I say that to say it has become a trend for every girl to love, Target. Mm-hmm. Some of us don't like Target.
Yeah.
Hell, I like the thrift store. I like Target. But the point is, it's like soft life to me, it was a point where everybody was posting soft life,
Mm-hmm.
bubble bath, soft life,
Mm-hmm.
fruit, soft life.
Not the
You
fruit.
see the flowers, soft life.
Yeah.
This stuff has been around. Like,
Yeah.
stop it.
And that's the thing. People always just, they go with the trend, number one, whatever's trending. But number two, they always just need a name for something. And it's like, that they didn't really need a name for it.
It's not the soft life. And I feel like when you're thinking about living your own life, if you're really in the soft life era,
Mm-hmm.
like when I really was peeking into my quote unquote soft girl era, I unplugged from social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
the world did not see me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I'm in my soft life. I'm
Yeah.
getting to know me.
Yeah.
I'm on a self-discovery.
Yeah.
I'm loving myself. I can't love myself and post myself.
You can, but I see what you're saying though.
It's like, but at the same time, if you're posting yourself, to me, you're getting attention,
validation,
and you're getting validated for, self-approval. You say what you want to say, but that's what social media is. If you're really in a space of soft life and getting to know you, that requires time.
Mm-hmm.
That's isolation. Like that's time that you really have to take to really pour into yourself, that other things are now a distraction.
Yeah. I agree. I think it goes back to that healing again. It's like soft life and healing. I feel like they're not synopsis, but they go together.
Yeah.
And it's like when you are going through that healing stage, being soft and kind of engaging in the soft life might be helpful for you.
It might be.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, that's what I said. The trending versus living your own life.
Yeah.
Live it, because a lot of the times, even when you living in the moment, you have time to like grab your phone and be like, let me capture this moment right here, like this. Like that goes back to like the generation like that we were talking about. We didn't grow up seeing people being like,
right,
we
like
saw
literally
a camera, like a little scratch off to capture the moment. But it was not let me get my phone out real quick and take a picture of me living life.
Yeah, and I think I've stopped doing that a lot. It's like I'm more so wanting to live in the moment. Now I do have my little blog, IGE Spurs. I'm gonna take a picture of my food, but like the whole always taking the pictures, I've slowed down on it because I want to be more in the moment of like what's really going on.
Intentional. Soft life is intentionality.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go on about that for days, honey. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's definitely a trendy thing right now, and I think the girls, it's more so a trend, but are y'all really living like that? Y'all posting about it, but are you really living a soft life?
Be real, the soft life can be a little inconsistent. Mm-hmm. Like, some seasons require other things where you're like, oh, this is my soft life for right now. Yeah. And that soft life gonna change to, you know what? I really need to get my stuff together and cook my meals and eat my fruit. Yeah. Well, then by April, you might say, you know what? I really need to get in my bag as far as buying myself stuff and doing it. It just changes. It's changing. Yeah, it changes. It's ever changing. Soft life is ever changing. Mm-hmm. But this is our kind of like little last one of our real talk. Can you work a 9-to-5 and still live your soft life?
I think so. Because I feel like your soft life is more so like you pouring into you. So I feel like you can do that at any time, whether you work a 9-to-5, you work 11-to-7, you work 9-to-9. I don't care. Like the time that you spend with yourself should be that time where you are, putting in whatever you need to if you want to live that soft life. If that means you take more time to read, you take more time to learn something, learn a new language, maybe you pick up a new hobby or something like that. Like you're investing time into yourself. I feel like that's more of the soft life. So you could definitely do that working 9-to-5. Do that when you get off work or the weekend.
I say no.
You say no?
I think it's great what you said. I agree, friend. I agree a lot. Yeah. I really do agree from that aspect. But I also look at working that 9-to-5 where you have to go into an establishment. This establishment could be draining. Like this might not be your forever job. Yeah. But it requires a lot to do that job. I feel like you have to figure out what soft life looks like in that. And that could be a little tricky.
I agree.
Because I feel like when I was doing 9-to-5, like in the clinic, in the office type of thing, that's when I realized I was like, oh, I can't really do the things that are conducive to me for myself. And that led me to figuring out ways that I could work my job and still do, life
Yeah.
at the same time. I feel like the pandemic really set the tone for that. But
Yeah.
I really wasn't living in my soft life post pandemic. Or is it
Okay.
pre-pandemic? Yeah.
Before or after?
Before.
Yeah.
So pre-pandemic. I wasn't really living. I wasn't going for walks, long walks, and just, oh, I'm gonna get a smoothie today.
Mhm.
It was like go, 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 go,
Yeah.
get it done.
Yeah.
It was a hustle and grind culture. And that could have just been me, but I don't know. It's kind of tricky with some of these 9 to 5s.
Yeah, I think it definitely depends on your career too. Because if you have a
Right.
little chill little job, if you work from home 9 to 5, shit, you can chill.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go into the office, maybe you have a more taxing job, then of course that 9 to 5 is really more like 7 to 7.
Right.
7 a.m., 7 p.m. by the time you get home. By that time, you just want to eat dinner and go to bed.
Mm-hmm. And that's soft,
Right.
treating yourself and knowing that you had a long day. Mm-hmm. But I will say I commend the girlies or the women on social media who are actually, working, lawyers, doctors, who say, okay, I have some, how some nurses, for instance, don't they do like 4 days?
Oh yeah, 4 on,
3 days off, or something like that, and they really utilize those 3 days to live their life. To me, that's soft life. Like you're really taking your time. They're really planning the trips. You're seeing doctors who are like, yes, I have patients, but I'm going to the Bahamas.
Yeah,
I like that.
Speaking of that, I know this isn't on our outline, but do you think that the soft life has anything to do with income?
Yes,
I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
That's
I think when you have more money, you can live a softer life.
Right.
like
I work to live soft.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think when you have more money, you can hire people to do the things. I can hire someone to clean. I can hire a nanny to watch the kids. I can hire a chef to cook the dinner.
And I love
that takes off some of my responsibilities.
Right. And I love that you said that, because I was like, it wasn't until I started making a little bit more, I was like, I want to go get a massage.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get the massage.
Yeah, I'm going to go get it.
I'm going to go get that. I'm going to go plan that trip.
Yeah, I'm going to go get that dress that I wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
So I do think, depending on the income you're making, you get to say something as simple as, I ain't cooking nothing tonight.
Yeah. I'm going to go eat. And yeah.
So.
Or I can pay for, what's the little company that sends meals to your door?
Is it HelloFresh?
HelloFresh.
I never tried them.
Me neither. I haven't tried it, but if they want to send us a little, HelloFresh code. We'll. But
I do think, yeah.
Like I feel like when you make more money, you can have more things to inconvenience,
right?
Because
then you're not stressing about trying to get certain things done. Like to me, for my self-care or maintenance, like nails are non-negotiable.
Yeah,
and so I don't like to figure out, how can I get my nails done? Like maybe that's just for me. But I do think beyond that, it's like the massages and the wineries and the spas,
the little extra things
that cost money. Yeah, I like that. Give me all that.
Yeah.
Give me all that. That's soft.
Yeah, that's the fun part. Right.
Like
that's the soft part. Yeah.
We love that.
We love
that. So I agree. I would say you need
yeah, I feel like when you have a little extra money, your life is a little softer, and yeah, nothing else to that. Like
you need, make what you can make work, but
yeah. Yeah, because I know, like when I'm making a little more money, you can do the things that you want to do. Like you can go to the brunches, you can go to the day parties, you can do this, do that. Your bills are paid. That's less stress on you. Number one, like that's a soft life to me. When my bills are paid and I have extra money, that's soft.
That's soft. And I feel like it's like a routine though. Like the soft life isn't a routine for you to do that, because it is a routine. Like the bills are paid, but my maintenance is also required.
Yeah.
So that's, put forth in the budget. And it's like these things have to be done. Like the wax has to be done.
Yeah.
Those things have to be done. So when I think about it, I'm like, it's you can normalize the soft life, because that's the life that you're normalizing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's definitely, I've been soft from this little rough around the edges at first.
Right. Right. Like I've been a little soft. It's just sometimes I gotta not be soft, and I think that's a good thing. Like I don't think you should always be soft. Like, I think there are times where you have to
I really want to
be a
say,
hard
like,
ass. Like, you have to,
yeah,
you
I was
know?
gonna say there's sometimes you kind of need to boss up just a little
Yeah,
bit.
like,
I ain't saying like to opposite sex. I'm just saying you should have some, you know.
yeah.
And I don't even think it's about go getter, but it's just have some.
Yes, have some, you know.
I don't know how to say it without it being like gentle versus firm. And I don't think that's what soft means.
Yeah, no, like, I think if we want to equate it soft to hard, you know, like, you can't be soft all the time. There's
I don't want to be
sometimes.
hard though.
Me neither. Okay, what's in the middle though?
It ain't no middle. Kind
Like
and firm.
Laffy Taffy.
Kind and firm, I guess.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Because I don't know what middle.
I don't know
like,
a middle either.
I just know I don't want to be that hard.
Yeah, like I don't want to be a Jolly Rancher. I would rather be a
Sour Patch.
No, maybe like a Laffy Taffy, the strawberry Laffy Taffy. Because
Where's
that's soft. It's tacky. Like, it's soft, but it's kind of hard still.
I don't know if I want to be hard. Maybe I'm changing.
Not hard, but you know, like I feel like you still have to.
I feel like you just have to be firm.
Okay.
Right? Like,
yeah.
Firm. Because you should be firm as boundaries.
Yeah, firm as boundaries,
like,
and
you
firm.
Stand on business. You're affirming what? You know, you're affirming business. Being soft.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna affirm.
Right. I'm gonna stand in. I'm a soft woman, so I'm gonna let you take that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, we're still figuring out.
Yeah. We want to know, what's your definition of a soft life? Put it down below in the comments.
Still figuring it out, honey.
Yeah. Because I don't know. Like I said, going off of social media, I see multiple different things of soft life, soft life, soft life. What is the soft life?
And if that is the soft life, then I don't want to be the soft life. I want to be, you know, yeah. I don't know. But what I have come up with today is
right. What I have
kind
for you
of
today.
The point that I can give y'all. Dev, just you do it first.
I'll go first. So my point for today is, you know, you can live a soft life. You just have to kind of tailor it to what makes sense for you. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody's soft life is gonna look different. Some people, like I said, some of us don't have to work, but some of us do. But like, how do you still like allow yourself to be soft?
Okay, for me. I like that. Okay. Tailor it to be what you want it to be.
Yeah.
This topic is just wow. My point is, because I know I'm not gonna give y'all a BS.
Right. She's trying to think.
My point is, honestly, the soft life to me is being free.
I like that.
Like, I just think it's being free. That's just how I can honestly see it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you need to be freed from, you know, if you need to seek healing, if you just need to love yourself more, whatever is going to really free you and allow you to be yourself, girl, live that soft life. That's how I see it.
Yeah. Because I also feel like, I feel like going to what you just said, the soft life is like you doing the things you want to do.
Right. So just freedom. We all deserve freedom.
Yeah.
So to me, as a woman that's living a soft life for you,
yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you when you're right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So on that, we're really gonna close out.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close it out, y'all. Y'all make sure to follow us on our Instagram at whatsthepoint_pod. Mm-hmm. You can follow me on my personal at devin.nicole. That's Devin with the A, Nicole with 2 E's.
And you can follow me at _I love New York.
Yep, and make sure y'all follow our TikTok. And if y'all ever want to like write us in at our email, please. We're begging.
But no, just write us, communicate with us, let us know what you feel.
Yeah. Do we have a song for this week?
Oh my, do we have a song for this week? Let's see.
No.
You know? No.
We don't. So if y'all have a song for us this week, make sure to put it in the comments below. We might add it to our playlist if it's a vibe. Yeah. Maybe we'll find something between now and then. Who knows? Anyway, we are going to see y'all in the next episode.
Bye.